Mr. Speaker, the same rules apply to us as to everybody else. That is the whole point of what we are trying to do, and therefore facilitating working remotely, but trying to ensure social distancing within this House. Now, I noticed as we began prayers and Mr. Speaker walked in front of me about a foot away, somebody said that's not social distancing. There will be occasions, even in this House, where it is not kept to absolutely perfectly, which is within the spirit of the rules, as long as we are making our best effort to ensure social distancing. Hence, the tape that has been put down and the novel style of prayer card that we see in the seats, to ensure that we are in the right places. And I think that is completely in line with the guidance given to the rest of the country. And if I may add, we have a twofold duty of leadership of members of this House. One is to show that we are following the rules that apply to everybody else, and the other is to lead by example in showing that we are getting on with our essential work. And I think with the proposals that in 1349, when the Black Death affected this country, Parliament couldn't sit and didn't. The session was cancelled. Thanks to modern technology, even I have moved on from 1349, and I'm glad to say that we can sit to carry out these fundamental constitutional functions. And I'm enormously grateful to many who are just as traditionalist as I am, who have accepted these constraints, and you, Mr. Speaker, who compete with me to be a traditionalist, I sometimes think. You, Mr. Speaker, have been at the forefront in getting them to happen, because Parliament, the House of Commons, is essential to how we are governed.
I think, Mr. Speaker, that you suggested that there might be a dress code for the House, and certainly what goes on behind in terms of animals and children and wallpaper and all that, as we've seen. But clearly the dress code will only apply to the top half, unless of course it's the leader of the House, in which case I know that he sometimes likes to be horizontal. So in fact the dress code will apply to the top half and the bottom half for the leader. But I want to finally thank everyone for getting us to this position. And subject to that undertaking, Her Majesty's opposition support the motion.